Huh. This goes down. That should be good, I hope. I hope that sounds alright. As always, let me know when you can hear me. Alright, good to know. Whew. Gosh, I hope. Can you guys hear my neighbors stomping around upstairs? I hope you can't hear them. I sure can. I think maybe they're moving out, and that's why they're stomping around so much. I sound bitter, because I am bitter. Well, that's the idea. In the fine words of Tommy Wiseau, that's the idea. I guess we can go ahead and start then. Let's see here. Nobody guessed the twist last time. But this is the part 3 is where they stop being subtle about it. It's also the one with the most actual gameplay, and therefore it's probably my favorite of the 3 parts. I wonder if the puzzles are the same every time. It'd be nice if they were different, but I remember some of the solutions, so it means I could cheat. The lovingly rendered old technology intro. I miss when everything had wood paneling. I feel like that was a good look for stuff.
Station 3, do you read me? Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild.
Let me just drift over to my computer.
Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking around.
$1968. As always.
There he is.
Finally, what took you?
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you can't reply. You should be able to hear you, though. Can see activity...
You have no way of knowing what I can and can't hear, sir.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Shit. Okay, what do we do then?
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this weather, so I can't process the signals myself. 2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in Station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microphone.
3, you just need to do all the work.
I've never done any of this stuff, so I'm not going to be much help, I'm afraid.
It's simple, honestly. You could do this in your sleep.
Okay, first one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
I'm going to get suited up and restart the generator. Don't fuck it up.
Let's see if we can... I've never used microfilms in real life.
Okay, 3, we're up. Do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
We at Central Monitoring Division would like to thank you for agreeing to commit to a year's service at your remote monitoring station. The work you do here is of vital importance to national security and, omitted, of our great nation. While you may never receive the explicit gratitude of our citizens, we will always be indebted to you. Nice. All right. That's FM. Alright, so the code word reference is abacus. So we slide on over to the microfilm machine. And then look for abacus. Cover, forward, contents, Eagle, Sigma, Abacus, Portfolio, Kansas, Mask, Canvas, Whiskey, Landscape, Orange, Centaur, Home, Jennifer, Sacrifice, Drive, Chevron, and Sibling. That doesn't mean anything, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not heavy-handed exposition of some sort. Minus D, minus E. The next line is allocate, allocate, derp, (202) minus A. I hope this isn't urgent. Output log minus false. There we go.
Okay, my light here just turned green and the signal stopped. So I think you did it right. Next one coming up in 30 seconds, apparently.
Don't leave them hanging too long. I don't know what they're for, but I know we have to make them top priority or I'll get shit.
Of course, don't worry, we'll keep on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there it is. Creepy sounding things, aren't they?
Six, 14, 0, 1, 2. 26, 14.
Something I didn't think to try
2.
before, I mean the first time I played this, was if we could get the other signals. Maybe not. Maybe if we go back to FM. Nothing? Well, that's a little boring. Oh!
Control here. We are moving out. What the hell is going on? This cannot be happening, man. It cannot be happening.
I didn't really make that out.
1034, 1034. We have lost control here. We are moving out. What the hell is going on? This cannot be happening, man. It cannot be happening.
Hi, Bros.
Steden langs de noordoostelijke kust ondervinden zeer gelokaliseerde elektrische stormen die in intensiteit toenemen. Meteorologen moeten nog een verklaring vinden voor dit bepaald gedrag. Ze zijn nog gegevens aan het verwerken die van verschillende weerstationen in de regio zijn toegekomen.
Don't speak it. Oh.
Programma pikt abnormaal weer die zich voortdoet aan
Civilians, urgent medical attention. Please, anyone, please respond.
Urgent medical attention? I'm surprised my coworkers aren't screaming at me to hurry the hell up. Listen, this isn't an easy job. I should probably quit dicking around. Okay, Chevron. That was one of the last ones, I think. Sacrifice, drive. Here we go. Do. On the receipt this callback code, conversion operators must input the following command lines into the terminal, substituting any dynamic variables, and execute. Okay. Ref.init. And it is case sensitive. Minus W minus Z, which means Z is the 6th number from the access code. Which I didn't write down. And also I messed with the radio a bunch. Oops. Uh-oh, we might be screwed. Eeps. I'll just look that up real quick. Ah, what a professional stream. I wrote everything down on paper last time I played this. That was probably a pretty good idea. Whoops, 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 whoops. I'm good at games. Okay. Proc, begin. Gotta begin the proc. Six one two is that number. Yeah, it's the number from the station code, which I instantly forgot as soon as I inputted it. It doesn't matter now. I cheated my way to victory. Uh-oh. INT, not INI. No more of that. No more messing with the radio. I learned my lesson.
Just pushing this update to the transmitter now. Getting the hang of it, huh?
Sure is taking you a
Next
while.
up, one. What does GCS mean?
GCS? What do you mean?
Yeah, no, this next one has come through with an additional note. GCS3 equals E1 V1 M1.
I've not seen it before. Check the microfilm. Might be something in there about it. Listen, let me know when you're done with that one. I haven't heard back from the transport team and I'm starting to worry.
Sure thing.
GCS.
Okay, here it is. Whoa. Okay, that's different.
Flashing red screen.
Yeah, quite the warning sign.
Shit. Something's going on. The last two must have just been testing the system. Tune it as normal and I'll see what I can find out once I get these goddamn lights on.
GCS code word. Some kind of flowchart. Go quicker, please. Listen, this is a hard job, but I'm clearly not prepared for. We sit out here in this station, in this number station, talking to each other, never having to do any actual work until an emergency arises, and then none of us are prepared. None of us are prepared when there's actually trouble. And is it our fault? No. I wasn't properly debriefed. I didn't know the gravity of the job. One of these is a Morse code thing. Here we go. There we go. Now I do need a pen. All right. Zero. 9. 7. I got lost. 7. 3. That's 0. That's 9. 7. 7. 3. 0. Okay. I think that's right. 097730. Come on. Yeah. First try. Second playthrough. That makes it sound a little less impressive, though. Kansas. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Kansas. On receipt of this callback code, conversion operators must input the following command lines, substituting variables. Point.pkg.ex. Where X is the largest number from the original broadcast, so that's 9. And Y is the smallest, which is 0. And SAL minus A minus 4D or 4G? 4G. Okay. SAL minus, already forgot, A minus 4, capital G. Go. Nice.
Okay, one, we're done. Nothing has happened really, all good. What did you want?
I'm about to head outside to look at this generator. My cabin is completely out. Listen, I just checked the roster and we were supposed to hear from the supply team 3 days ago. But I've had nothing. No responses either.
Shit. The storm?
I hope not. 3, can you monitor a range for me? They use an emergency signal somewhere between 8,500 range. FM. See if you can track it down for me.
That's our supplies for the next 6 months. If they turn back, what do we do?
We can reschedule. I'm more worried that they didn't turn back. Otherwise, we'd be having a drink by now. The boat was called 20F.
God, yeah. Okay. 3. 8,500 FM somewhere. See if you can pick up a distress signal or something.
On it. Oh.
Central population centers and beginning what is being described as a removal. It's not yet known if the anomaly is still moving with weather systems. We'll bring you further updates as they happen. An emergency broadcast received from Madrid confirms the epidemic has traveled across the Atlantic.
An epidemic.
They have been sighted.
They have been sighted. Found him.
Supply vessel 20F, do you read me?
Oh my god, that's them.
This is a distress signal from supply vessel 20F. Please respond. Is anyone there?
My mic's broken.
We don't have enough supplies to last whatever this is out. We have some on board, but it's not enough. We try to turn back, but the storm, or them, have messed with our GPS and sent us straight into the
What
ice.
on earth is he talking about?
We're holed up here. We just got word from Central that New York has fallen. Everyone's gone there now. I thought us being so remote would give us time, maybe, but I can see them coming. Be ready. All of you. It's 20F out.
One, are you there? Are you hearing this?
Lock your door too. 3, do the same.
What do you mean? Did you hear the report?
I just got a call from Station B at the coast. Something is happening. I don't know what, but they said we had to lock up and stay in our cabins. Then it went dead.
What are you talking about?
Just do it. They're here.
Ugh! Who are they? Shit, One, there's another GCS signal coming in. Do we process it still?
Yeah. As long as the GCS number is going up, we're helping a lot of people.
It was 3 last time, it's 6 this time. What does it mean?
That's good. That's good. Just process the signals.
That's it in.
Mike, Zulu, Sierra, Hotel, Bravo, Echo, Mike, Zulu, Sierra, Hotel, Bravo, Echo,
No, what?
Mike,
Mike, Zulu, Sierra, Hotel,
Sierra.
Bravo, Echo.
Hotel, Bravo, Echo.
Oh, maybe I need to translate that into... Okay, first I'm gonna turn off the damn radio. Doo-doo-doo-doot. Everything's gonna be fine. I just sit here and I do the numbers. Phonetic. Appendix B. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yeah, M Z There we go. That's legible. Yeah, it's microfilm. So let me just write down the letters real quick. M Z S H B E. $69.70. Okay, so that's the third column. 15. 2. 21. H is 10. B is 4. And E is 7. All right. 15, 2, 21, 10, 4, 7. Centaur. I don't remember which way is the right way. Okay. You know, if they gave me a print book, this would be done like maybe 3 times as fast. I don't know why they're so cheap and they gave you the microfilm. Home Centaur. All right. M.status minus R. Command.str minus Z. And H.grid.capital W.
There's something... I don't know what I'm looking at. Cabling? 1, I can see something above 3's cabin. 1 of the power lines down. 1, are you there?
Fuck. What the hell is that?
I can't see you from here, 1. What's going on?
It's above me. Shit, it's above me. It's over Station 3 too. They're here.
What's here? Jesus, 1, what the fuck is out there?
It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine.
Shit. Here's another signal. GCS7 equals E1 V5 M1. 1, what the hell? It's flashing urgent.
We didn't lock our cabin.
One, 8, 9, 0, 4, 5. 1, 8, 9, 0, 4, 5.
Okay, so you couldn't hear my stomping neighbors, but can you hear the ice cream truck?
Guys, are any of you walking around in that store? That's crazy. You'll get yourself killed.
No one is outside. You're seeing things, 4.
4? That's the first time we've heard of a 4.
Number Station 3, this is Station 4. Do not go outside. Don't go out there. Stay inside. Lock up. Do not go out there.
5.
One 89045.
Guys, I'm shutting down Station 5 and getting the fuck out of here. They took 6. Station 6 is fucking gone. Those things just ripped it out of the ground.
I'm sure everyone's overreacting. .1 and Z is our authorization word from Appendix C. Well, let's just put .1 in, and then we can go to Appendix C. Oh yes, the GCS code word thing. Alright, start. Signal modulation, is it USB or LSB? Well, that would be USB. Broadcast frequency is .81, so that's here. Total broadcast numbers over 30? No, under 30. So the code word is Alexander. Beep, boop.
3. James. The last signal hasn't sent. My terminal is going crazy demanding a response. I think the wind has misaligned the transmitter or something. We need to go out to it.
Mm-hmm. We?
Please,
By
James.
we.
I'm sorry, but I can't get out. I'm trapped.
Uh-huh.
You'll still be able to hear me, though. Go. Go.
All right. We're going. This is how we go. Unexpected gameplay segment. I hope we're dressed for this weather. Ah, there we go. Listen, we didn't want to be cooped up in the dumb cabin all day anyway. You're out here for 6 months. You got no one to talk to but 1 and 2, and your mic doesn't work, so really it's a pretty two-sided conversation. Your third wheel to their bike. A tricycle, if you will. We just gotta turn on these generators. There's one. Yeah, we'll make a threatening snowman, set it up outside their window, we'll tap on the glass. What's good pranks to do in the subarctic to your cabin friends? hike all the way up there, turn off their generator, and then when they come to check it out, you yell boo. Signal link. I would like to turn it on, please. Okay, that didn't go off the first time.
I can't feel my legs, James. I'm so tired. What are you doing? James, please.
He's coming back.
That's it. He's coming back. James, everyone is waiting on you. You need to wake up.
It does sound like a truck.
These machines, they are your lifeline. Follow them, please.
James, go to them. Tell them what happened.
Mr. Asian, can you hear me? Welcome back.
Do you get the twist yet? Is it becoming clear? Well, from the first text-based adventure portion, we know we had a family and a sister, and that something happened to them. From the second, there was a very brief... Oh, hey, Carve. Well, you are just in time for the big reveal at the end of this game, Stories Untold. Oh, Lisa? Oh. But this is Stories Untold. Yeah, this is beta to horror. Finish this up right quick. They have it all spelled out for us. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. Presentation counts for a lot.
I think that's enough of that for now. You're quite fond of this show, aren't you? Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Carve, you're so nice. Now I'm blushing.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
No, you guys, you can't say stuff like that. I'm supposed to be spooked.
Try and get you out of here eventually.
You're getting me out of the right headspace.
Just in here.
No! No, not you two. You traitor.
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready. This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back.
Let's bring it back.
This must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
There's blood oozing from the ceiling. Carve, this is not gonna make any fucking sense to you. You missed the first 3 parts. You're just getting the shitty twist ending without any of the actually good build-up.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily.
Oh, coma!
Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
It's not, it's a... Carve, this isn't gonna make any damn sense. It's like, it's Silent Hill 2 meets Oxenfree. But no, yeah, like we've been doing a supernatural / like alien weird stuff, but it's all just in our head. That's the twist.
19,
None of it was real.
86, 23, 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F, 12, 19, 86, 23.
Yeah, the secret special twist, it's all just a coma dream. None of the actually cool stuff is real, and it's just a big lame... We were locked inside our own mind the whole time. Honestly, as well done as all that stuff was, I tend to be pretty disappointed by endings like that. 20F is fatal accident. I want the Arctic aliens and the orb rebellion and the game that makes you sort of experience an outside of your body hallucination inside the shell of your parents' old vacation home. I did record the last stream if you just want to watch that instead and pretend you're watching this one. Empty whiskey, out of control. I hope I got the first one right. No? Okay. Yes? Yeah.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
It's not like it, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
I know, it's really heavy-handed, right? It's 4 quarters. That's a whole. Listen, I'm too spooked to do math. It's 3/4 of a good game, and then 1/4 of a let's explain the plot really heavy-handedly. It's like. This isn't the best way to experience the game. It's actually pretty decent for the most part. Yeah, a 100,000,000 kajillion% didn't need to be explained like this, or at all. Let the little hints sort of tie it all together. Or don't even bother having there be like a coma subplot. Just have it all be sort of, you know, aliens and actual fun stuff, as opposed to we got in a car accident and then we were in a coma. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, the twist ending, well, it's not a twist, really, because of how it's too heavily foreshadowed, especially in the final half. No dog ending. No UFO ending either. It has a UFO middle, but no UFO ending. Was there something I was supposed to be doing, or... Come on, game, let me progress. The doors are locked, but deep down, you know, you must get through somehow. The game is now... It's glitching out, and I can't stop walking. Okay, never mind. I have control again. Come on, game. Now the story really will never be told. Because the game crashed. Nope, got it back. Oh. They weigh heavy in your hand, just like the guiltiness in your conscience. What? The game keeps crashing a little bit. Okay, it finally crashed for real. Good. Good. I'm resurrecting it. A little bit of stream necromancy. I never had this issue when I played it the first time through, but, well... And we're back. I don't think you can skip dialogue or anything. We'll try to do this real quick. And I won't walk around aimlessly for about 30 years. We gotta wait for them to cleverly pause the intro. Look, it's so meta. The intro was really part of the game all along. It wasn't an abstract concept.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
That's clever. That's what cleverness is. If you don't appreciate it, you're just bad and wrong.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
It's sad because it has nothing to watch but stories untold on VHS.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
I do actually like the stylistic choice to never show another human being on screen.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Ready.
This is subject 12, 19, 86, 23, New session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, and in a room we have our patient.
Alexander, like the final code of the
As we know, James
number
has recently
station.
recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly.
There's no way to skip this.
Let's try and do this one better, James.
Yeah, let's try to do this one better, game.
I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
Yeah, I haven't played Night in the Woods yet. It's on my list. They had to take my camera away from me so they could turn the camera into an orb.
Like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look
Ready.
into it.
Looking in. Yeah, I know. It's why I want to play it. I watched a stream of maybe the first half hour. And then I had to turn it off because I knew that it was the kind of thing I would appreciate more if I played it for myself. There's some games that I don't feel that way about, but One Shot is another one.
Weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F.
20F. Fatal accident. Empty whiskey. And then out of control. Whisket. Empty whisket. Out of control.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James.
I'm trying, but you keep on...
It's not like it at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving.
You worked with a cop for 6 years and you never even talked about alcohol?
It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Another way they could rescue this twist is by having it really just be not our fault. Instead of like being trapped in like a guilt coma, it's more like we have survivor's guilt, like misplaced survivor's guilt we have to get over. Instead of like being in an ironic coma punishment, it's like we're escaping our trauma and trying to get over our trauma, and we're processing it like that. But no, we're just bad, and we suck, and we deserve what happened to us, and blah, blah, blah. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. Someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Game, you don't get to tell me how I feel. Yeah, if it turned out aliens, like it was a double fake out twist and it really was aliens the whole time, that would be pretty swell too.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on a...
Ghost doctors.
The other passengers died in the accident.
It really is spooky.
I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charge amp full to 10. on.
I'm doing it. Usually you don't make the person with no pulse be your doctor assistant. Clear. Did I do something wrong? Game?
Can we get this on the screen, please?
Oh, thanks. I didn't know we needed to put it on TV. There we go. Are we good now?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
I had the wrong machine. Now I'm the idiot.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
I thought it was this one. Oh. There we go. Is that it? Game? That's as high as it goes. And that's 100.
I can't see what I'm doing. Get this on the screen now.
Doctor, if you wanted a better assistant, you should have gotten an actual doctor in here. This is very inappropriate. Okay.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Sure thing. Let me just adjust this dial.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
Doctor, don't be so short with me. I don't have a pulse.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal.
Some kind of weak
Let's keep going.
signal in this
Increase again.
heart area.
360, charge full.
Do you get it?
Come on. Keep going. Clear.
You know what's not clear?
Well,
Oh, hey.
it seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away. Where are we with that X-ray?
I turned it on.
Let's get it going now.
It's
please.
charging.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure.
We got brain bleeding.
Switch on a drill, please.
Drill on.
The drill.
It's on. Oh. Sorry. I forgot you needed the TV set to the right channel.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
In this, the greatest hits chapter of Stories Untold, we get to play more text-based adventure game. I know we love text-based adventure game. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Leave. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put up a great big banner across the main hall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go upstairs. As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs for the party. This party sucks. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. Who says that? The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Eat roast. Maybe later. Eat roast now. I want roast. Look around. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here, signaling you. Hi, Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to utility. Uh-oh, I don't know how to spell utility. Just as you are about to head inside the utility room, Jen places her hand on your shoulder. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. I hate this. Party? She repeats her question, asking if you have a nice time. It is fun. Nice time. I am enjoying party. Yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway, and loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get drink. You pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always had a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You are going to miss her. She walks away. Bye. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Drink. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Okay. Drink. You pour and down another drink. Look around. Oh, right, the utility room. Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys, ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There is a bottle with a ribbon around it. There is a bottle with a ribbon round it and a card. Ribbon round. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. Drink. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Thanks, Dad. Look around. There are racks of fine wines in the door. Okay, go back. Leave. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. We are a sad, sad man. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. We're not even gonna pour it into a glass. We are classless. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Okay. Go to hall. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through you, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Jen? She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Jen, are you okay? Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Jen needs help. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Help, Jen. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Help, Jennifer. Stop. Stop. Game.
Sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
You are standing in the hallway. Something had stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. No, Jen. I'm drunk. I can't drive. I have had too much to drink. Freaking Jen. I am drunk. Sure. Yes. I can drive you home? Game, what do you want from me? Leave. You need to tell me which room you want to go to. Go to living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Mom, I am drunk. I cannot drive. Someone please stop me. Look around. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Use coats. Look at coats. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. You grab both your car keys and your pocket. Oh no, your car keys and your jacket. Go back. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She hasn't noticed you're incredibly drunk and no one else is in any fit straight to drive, but you who just downed an entire bottle of double malt whiskey, plus whatever drinks you were drinking before, you're fine. And no one's gonna freaking stop you. Go outside. You open the front door and walk into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you, maybe use the key in your hand? Use key. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Read note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi, son. Hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." The car is freezing. Both you and Jen have your seatbelts on and are ready to go. It's time to go. Hey, Jen. I'm drunk. Use keys. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. How is she not noticing that I am... See, like, the game is trying to make you feel guilty and bad for this. But each one of these assholes is complicit in what is happening here. We are the youngest. Jen is our big sister. And both of our parents freaking sent us, like, out into the night knowing that we were going to drive her home. And all the party guests. Like, I don't buy it. It's, like, it's not fair for the narrative to do this thing where you're like, the monster was you all along. You can't turn us into like a James Sunderland who freaking we killed our wife or whatever. It doesn't work if like we basically drive. The car doesn't move given that the engine isn't actually on. It's like you've never driven before. Turn on car. Game, don't sass me. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. Now we drive. Oh, you're not going to make me put it in drive and then undo the handbrake and the car squeals, but say, oh, wait, you are! You are going to do that to me. Release the brake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Now can we go? You put the car in gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver, and your sister doesn't notice or say anything? I am driving, very drunk, on the road towards where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Go left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There is a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow. Like slow motion. Brake. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Help. Help, Jen. You can't do anything for her right now. You need to help yourself now. Leave car. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. Unbuckle seatbelt. Use seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. Leave car. You squeeze out through the wreckage and fall on your knees in the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note and flashlight, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Help, Jin. Look at Jin. Look, Jin? Jin. Use whiskey on guy. Yes, good, James. That's exactly what you want to do with the whiskey. Pour whiskey on driver. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. Now can we help Jin? A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look at figure. The silhouette is a police officer in uniform. He beckons you to approach. Approach. Sorry, you're not making any sense. Approach figure. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you. I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them. Listen to yourself.
Hey, Sai.
James.
Yes, I don't want to say your real name on the internet.
Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end. Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember? Stop the session, Mr. Asian. Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
And that's the end of the game. Depressing, right? I think a more interesting ending, if it wasn't going to be supernatural, should have been that we were set up. I think that this is a pretty big cliche. You are the monsters. And so on. Yeah. Look at all these lovely people. Yeah, this is, I don't know. For such a strong start, for this to be the way it ends is pretty disappointing to me. It gets pretty far on aesthetic alone, though. Like I said before, presentation counts for a lot. Yeah, bring back the orbs. I love the orbs. But no, the orbs were like, they're headlights. Oh, it's headlights. It's clever. It's not. Well, that's story's untold. But now the story is told. I can't think of a more fitting ending. Now we're going to play something that's actually good. For a quick change of pace. I hope this one isn't too long. This is Anatomy by Kitty Horror Show. Is this one you were talking about, Ross? This is the Anatomy you were hoping for?
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
There's a tape in the dining room.
The house is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself. nor regards said shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
In the downstairs bathroom. Ah. We are the orb.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
Yeah, you could make that comparison. Go to your garage. Don't cross them over. James, you are the house.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated home, the living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
This dialogue feels a little bit like an essay that you'd read in college. I wish we had a fireplace.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
There's no banister. Oh.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours. In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
There's a tape in a bedroom. I mean, it's a nice house. But there really should be a banister. That's not child safe. Not that bedroom. Not that one. Yeah, it's a pretty good-sized home. Can't really speak much on its decor. The ambiance leaves a little something to be desired.
And yet, this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
I didn't see a door to the basement. Unless it's literally in the floor like a cellar. One would think you could access it from the first floor. Oh, no, never mind. From the garage? No. Yeah, I haven't seen a single lamp. Oh. Into the darkness. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing. You are the basement, James. Oh, I see it. I'll just follow the wall back to the stairs. Tactics. Good insulation texture. Yeah, it's big and there's nothing in it.
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams, that is actually the most frightening of all.
Weird place for a master bedroom. Big bedroom. Bed in this bedroom? Alright. Game. You pulled a little switcheroo on me. There's no exit to this room. You done trapped me. Alright.
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are at our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake. In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
Was that everything? Was that it? Frost, you've played this, right? Is it one of those gotta go back into the game now? Little dealios? Illuminate me. That didn't feel like the end. I'm going back in. This audio wasn't here last time. I'm pretty sure all these were locked. Okay, my instincts are good. It's time to do another. I think the static is worse too.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined the era of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
There is a tape in the dining room. Oh! Now I gotta do them all. Hold on. Yes. Oh, that's a good noise. There. Take that, house. It's fine. It's my house. Possibly my house. I do what I want. A man's home is his castle. And his body.
Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy?
Oh. That's not how that do. Oh. Well, it looks like I just gotta find it on my own this time. Oh. I haven't been in this room yet. Nice. Oh, the TV scared me. Keeping in mind that it doesn't necessarily have to be sitting on a bit of furniture, I'm going to try to be thorough. That's fine. And behind this door is another door. Still orb. For when you don't want to say your before bed prayer. Is that the TV from downstairs? Am I getting a little bit of blue from the downstairs TV? I bet that's what that is. Tape! Grabbing tape. Who in this modern era has time to say their prayers before bed? You keep that next to you, and you just play it. You just play it when you are all cozy in bed. That's straightforward. Lamp. Oh! I don't know, for some reason, that's more scary a little bit than just it being dark.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are like veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house
We've heard this one.
serve the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend on a long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that the house is a creature capable of...
We didn't get an instruction. We didn't get an instruction. Okay, game. Oh, there's a run button. I scared the life out of myself, though. Which room? I think there's a bedroom upstairs I didn't go to yet. I'm gonna stop running. Bathroom. Peep. This one, maybe? No, I've been in here, probably. That's the... Now I lay me down to sleep. What about this one? No, maybe this was the one I just described. This is the random polygons room. That only plays once. The door is still locked. Oh yes, my hover tape. Never leave the home without it. I never leave the home at all. Hit me.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom,
I dream that there are teeth growing all over me, everywhere on me and in me, like cysts or bone spurs. They're loose, but I can't remove them because I have no hands. I look out through the bedroom window and I see a truck approaching. A young man steps out, approaches, and enters through the front door. His body is covered in swollen ticks the size of quarters. He's walking through the downstairs hallway and laughing. He begins urinating on the wall. He spits on the carpet. He's moving through the first floor, breaking and upsetting things. He goes to the basement and stands at the top of the stairs. I'm angry at him, so I slam the door and he falls down. I can feel his bones snapping. The ticks are bursting, oozing old black blood everywhere. I can feel him being ground up, dissolved and torn, splitting and shredding. I leave the door closed. I close my eyes and try to sleep. The teeth continue growing on me until there's nothing left of me but teeth and gums and sinew.
The basement is dark.
That's not the last one. That's not the last one. I know your game. Door is locked. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be able to hear that fucking thing every time I get close now, aren't I? I've made a mistake. Tell me the lamp. Tell me the lamp still works. Is this because I broke the plates? This time I'll only shatter the anomalous plates. The basement's locked. We haven't been to the garage yet. We can't go to the garage because the door is sunk into the floor. Oh! Yeah, my house, I accidentally scratched the disc, and now you know. I accidentally tilted the cartridge to my house. You have no sense of spatial memory? But you're an artist. That's fair. I got the door. I don't got the door. If the layout was a little more complicated, this would be basically unplayable. That's still going. Good to know. Some things in this life you can count on. Oh, I hope I didn't miss it. It helps that they're a little glowy, but I'm not very observant. Well, that's where it counts most, right? When I started Soma, my voice is cracked. When I started Soma, I wasn't able to put it down until I was freaking done. That game is an emotional roller coaster that only goes down, actually. It's not, it's more like it's emotional skiing. Are these locations the tape was in the first playthrough? And that's how I'm supposed to be Let's see, after the bathroom, where was the tape? I don't remember. Ah. Tape. Basement. Still no basement. I thought so.
If we were to dissect the house, we would find organs and stomach, brains and minds and eyes. Dreams and memories and a mouth that will bite down.
Oh.
There is an important distinction that must be drawn between the words dissection and vivisection, a distinction that would appear to be lost on you. Your purpose was to listen, and yet at every turn you have pried, you have prodded, and you have interfered. Have you not been paying attention? Did it not occur to you that as an organism existing within a greater organism, your intrusion would be felt? And still you harassed. And now, like the wayward spider who witlessly settles upon a sweeper's tongue, you will be swallowed. Because the truth is this. When a house is both hungry and awake, every room becomes a mouth.
One more time.
What happens to a house when it is left alone? When it becomes worn and aged? When its paint peels and its foundations begin to sink? When it goes for too long unlived in? What does it think of? What does it dream? How does it regard those creatures who built it, brought it into existence only to abandon it when its usefulness no longer satisfies them? It may grow lonesome. It may stare for long hours into the darkness of its own empty halls and see shadows, and its heart may jump as it thinks, here's someone again, I'm not alone. And each time it is wrong, and the hurt starts over. It may haunt itself, inventing ghosts to walk its floors, making friends with its shadow puppets, laughing and whispering to itself at the end of some quiet cul-de-sac. It may grow angry. Its basement may fill with churning acid like an empty stomach, and its gorge may rise as it asks itself through clenched teeth, what did I do wrong? It may grow bitter. It may grow hungry. So hungry and so bitter that its scruples dissolve and its doors unlock themselves. While a house may hunger, it cannot starve. And so, in fever and anger and loneliness, it may simply lie in wait. Doors open, shades drawn, hallways empty, hungry.
I think that's it, gang. I think this is the part where you gotta turn it off manually. Well, that was fun. Speaking of hunger, though, it's getting to be about that time for me. So I hope everyone had a good spooky time. I too enjoyed the door closet. I'm sad it was locked after that segment of the game. I wanted to Looney Tunes style open it up and see a nested door within a nested door. The house wins. The house always wins. Thank you for watching. I don't have any more time for spooky streams before Halloween's over. Yeah, it's really good when the house starts glitching out. I like that it starts really low-key. I like that the mirror is just sort of aligned along the wrong axis, and then sort of escalates. And the sound design is really good too. And I even like the kind of pretentious house essay. It's all good. That was fun. This indie budget game to me was scarier than any part of Stories Untold. They make interesting comparisons to each other since they have kind of a similar aesthetic. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll try to do more spooky streams because I have kind of a backlog of scary games that I didn't get to basically any of them. So I guess Scarevember is go. See y'all later.